of the area. I know there's some bad areas in here, around here, but just wanted to get on here and let y'all know I'll be on here Monday Masterminds. Monday Mastermind, just speaking about some wholesaling and giving some tips and answering some questions and see what's going on with the people out there. Anything y'all, any situation, problems y'all having, or just build a community where each person can, can talk to other people, and if they got problems or something that they having challenges with in their market, in their city, in even separation, any people can get to collaborate and try to bring the community together and it's just where I'm at. It's my first live, so I know there's nobody here, and that's okay because you're gonna get to see this later. If you get this, see this, if you get this, happen to see this, I'm glad you're here. Come back on Mondays, go to live stream. Gonna let people know. If you got any questions, post them down there so I can know what people need to know, want to know, so I can, get on here and answer the right questions. So I'm on here babbling. I can come with a pre-made, pre-made list of questions I can answer and get people on the right track. Some people are doing this the wrong way, some people are doing it the right way. But I want people to do it the right way and really be able to make money, make a check, and be able to live off of the money they're making. Be comfortable. You can have it either way. It's up to you how you feel like. If you want to just make a comfortable living, you can make $100,000, $200,000 a year and be comfortable in whatever market you're in, or if you're in somewhere you want to make, in your mind, you want to make 500, $1 million, and scale up to that, 2 million, 5 million, and scale up. You can do it because in this business, it's about lead generation. When you dealing, hey look, I'm from the streets, 100, and I'm gonna tell you, when you're dealing with the plug, and the seller is the plug, anybody that know, if you're dealing with the plug, you're getting the best prices. When you get the best prices, you can do whatever you want with it. You can sell it wholesale. You got the option to fix or flip. You got the option to buy and hold. You got the option to raise money and keep it. You just in the best position because you got it at the best price. That's it. Negotiating good prices is not just trying to get something locked up just because you want to deal and want to deal quick. No, that's not how you do it. So if you do this right and you can deal with the plug and not dealing with a realtor, trying to find a realtor or not buying from realtor. I deal with realtors. Realtors are very good assets for this business when you're dealing with an investor friendly realtor. I just did 2 deals that was done with a realtor. My guy Joe, he's great, and he got me more than what I would have got trying to sell the property by myself. A property I couldn't sell for $220 about a year ago, because I've been trying to close this deal for 2 years, creative financing and all types of situations I put the property out for. Got a couple of bites, but I couldn't get the deal done because it was so much. It was a zombie home. The price of the property and what was old and the rehab just didn't add up to worth anybody buying it at $220. He comes in and he finds a buyer at $340. $340. Now this is a realtor. So, it was a tenant buyer. Somebody was moving in, 2-family, multi-family. So they were moving in and they got $148,000 to buy this property. So, not to buy it They got the loan for 340 and got 148,000 to rehab it. So now this property in the lender's eyes is worth 500,000, which I couldn't sell for 220 a year ago, 12 months. But the market popped, it jumped, and things like that happened. So my realtor, I was trying to actually do a short sale first, but the short sale didn't work. The mortgage company didn't want to do a modification. They would only do a modification. They wouldn't do a short sale, and they wouldn't do they wouldn't do a modification. They wouldn't do a short sale. They would only let the owner reinstate the loan. So let me get that right. They wouldn't do a modification, and they wouldn't do a short sale. They would only reinstate the loan if the money, the back payments that was owed was paid back. Now, mind you, this property was FHA. The mortgage was FHA. So this is going to do a case. I'm going to do a case study right now. The mortgage was an FHA loan. Now, if the mortgage is if 60 months is 5 years of the mortgage hasn't been paid or close to it, FHA will not approve a short sale. Again, if it's an FHA loan and the owner has not paid the mortgage for almost 5 years, like close to 5 years, the lender would not approve a short sale. So we couldn't get approved for a short sale or modification because the owner did not live in the property. It was a probate. The mother passed away and the daughter owned it, but she didn't live there. So they wouldn't modify the loan because she didn't live there. So, there were some things we couldn't do because of some terms that legalities that the lender wouldn't go for because of the terms that they have in their contracts. So anyway, the last thing to do was to give it to realtor to see if he can get top dollar for it, which he did. He got 340. They got approved for 340 and 148,000 rehab costs. So and that's that. But yeah. Some of the best lists. I'm gonna come back with that. But just keep trying to pull those lists. Become that person that connects to the plug. And there's a lot of other ways to do it too with JV. You want to do these deals with low overhead and cost effective. Build up a buyer's list. In whatever market you want to do, build up a buyer's list. And if you build up a buyer's list, you see a lot of people posting on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. They'll post and say, look, I got this property. Anybody in this market can help me move it. And if you got if you got a list of buyers, you can send it to your list of buyers, but not without permission. Have a JV contract ready. Say, listen, I got some buyers in this market. Send out a JV contract. Have them sign it so you can understand that, you got the right to send these properties and you protect it for the moment. When you get it under contract, when your buyer gets it under contract, you will have the information or get the information to the closing attorney or escrow company or title company and send that contract to them so you can get paid at closing. You want to get paid at closing. In order to get that check, the title company, the escrow company, the closing settlement company, the attorney, closing attorney has to have your JV contract in the file so he can or they can she, whoever's closing company, can send you a check. Okay? You want them to be able to send you a check. And yeah, just do that. This wholesaling is definitely a good way to get capital. Other things, if you want to buy a business, if you want to invest, you want to fix and flip, you want to do other things, wholesaling is a great way to start with it's a low entry, low barrier. You don't need much money. Sometimes you do it, you're going to structure the deal differently, but have people that, you can have resources of people that have a little bit of cash. If it's 500, 1,000, sometimes you might have to put 500, 1,000. Sometimes you might have to remove an oil tank for 1,500, 2,000. And you got to have people that can help you with these situations if you don't have the cash, so you can get the deal done. Or partner with somebody, But think outside the box. Find out ways to get the deal done. Talk to people. Ask questions of how can I do this? Some people will figure it out for you. You don't have to always figure it out yourself. You don't know. Call an attorney. Call a title company. Call some people that has closed deals and say, listen, can I do it this way? It may not be a legal way to do it, but if you don't know, ask the question. Say, look, let me ask a stupid question. Let me ask a dumb question. Can it be done this way? And they'll say, well, yes, you can do it this way, but it's a gray area, it's a fine line. Or no, you can't do it. The law says that you can't do it this way or that way. But how can I do it? Then you ask them, how can I do it? How can we get this done? How can we get this done? So now you're involving them. You're making them part of your team. Not just how can I do it. How can we get this done? Because at the end of the day, their attorneys, title companies are there to make money. And if they help you structure the deal correctly and help you close this deal, they get paid also. So build a team, build a network of people that will help you. And yes, they want to get paid. They will get paid. So they'll give you advice. They'll give you information to how to get it done, because they're going to become part of your team. You're going to bring back deals. So make sure you ask questions. Build a team of people that you can have in your team and ask questions. That you can talk to, you can touch, you can reach out and conversate with. If you don't have people, you got Facebook. Go to the search bar in Facebook and say, look, Google attorneys, North Carolina. Google attorneys, Arizona, whatever market you're in. And if you're in certain groups, you can ask. Or you can search the bar. Again, keywords, attorneys, investment-friendly attorneys in North Carolina, Arizona. And you'll see somebody may have asked that question already, and those keywords will pop up. And you can get to those posts, and people comment in those posts. Look at the comments to people that's suggesting or referring different attorneys, different title companies, and you can build your network that way. I got to put on Do Not Disturb, but build up your network that way. So, build up your network that way and keep it moving. Keep moving. Just keep networking, keep building up. You can go face to face with meetings and network meetings, or you can network with people online. But build that network. Deal with the club. Build the network. It's a simple process, but you have to learn how to do the process. It's a process. Systems and process. It's a process. A lot of things are simple on paper, but you have to understand how things work, learn how they work, and fall forward. And along the way, if you don't know, ask them that does know. That does know and will know. So that's about the size of that. I want y'all to let you know to keep pushing. Grab those leads. make those calls. If you send in mail, send out mail. If you door knock, door knock. If you're driving for dollars, drive for dollars. Put your lead into a CRM. You have a streak, STREAK.com. It's free for the first 50 leads. It connects straight to your Gmail account. And I know a lot of people have using Gmail. So that would be the simplest thing to do. It's streak.com. And it connects straight to your Gmail. And you can keep up to 50 leads there. And starting off, you may not even have 50 leads. So put them in the leads and move them down the pipeline. I'll do a video and put it up here, live stream video and put it up here. Just keep going, start it. People understand the plug. People rap, talk, sing about being a person that got the plug. Here we are in real estate. You got the plug. You have the plug. You understand? When you do lead generation, you're talking to the plug. You're competing with the realtor who's trying to get that same property listed. So if you can negotiate, if you can get a great deal on a property, you're dealing with the plug, and you have options: fix and flip, wholesaling, buy and hold. Listen, BRRRR strategy: buy, rehab, and hold. Or you can buy, rehab, and sell. You can flip or do the BRRRR strategy and hold it. Refi out of it and have a house for 100%. Like a free house. Not like, but you can have a free house. Like somebody just said, look, take this property. You got some equity in it, and you cash flowing. And it's rehab, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, just take that. Would you take that? Would you take that property? If somebody gave you a property, you got no money out of pocket, you have equity in it, and you cash flowing, positive. After you pay all your expenses, after you pay the mortgage, the water bill, the electric bill, the taxes, and you cash flowing. Would you do that? You can do that when you're dealing with the plug and get a good property. You can rehab it and refi out of it. If you can't refi out of it, partner with somebody. Partner with somebody. Half of a watermelon is better than whole of a grape. People try to say cash is king. No, cash flow is king. Cash flow. So partner with somebody, get some of the cash flow, build up a portfolio, and over time, you can build with those people that you partner with. And then you have your own, you have partnerships, and you can build wealth for yourself in this lifetime, and for your next generation, the generation after that. And there's a lot of ways you can structure, and you'll learn that as you go, how to structure those leads, probates, tax liens, and these is free stuff. But I'll do videos on, and it's a lot on YouTube anyway. But I'll do it to people that want to see me do it in the way I do it. But there's a lot of tax liens, probates, pre-foreclosures, distressed properties, code violations. These are like government lists that you can get for free. You can do Oprah requests and stuff like that. And in different states it's different, but Oprah is the Open Public Request Act, where you can request those tax liens. You can request abandoned property lists. You can request vacant lists from the city. You can request not the probates. I just said it. Stolen, you can code violations. That's what I was thinking. You can request for code violations. Sometimes the water shut off list, the city won't really have it. That's from the water commission. If you have a water commission or water department, you can go to the water department and put in an open request and ask them. That just reminded me, I got to go to the water department myself. Someone's supposed to send me a list email. I didn't receive it. Follow up. The money is in the follow up. So make sure you follow up. People say one time and no, and that's it. We won't follow up. It takes about 7 touches, 7 follow ups before you get a yes and a contract signed. So the money is in the follow up. I'm still following up on leads from 2 years ago, 3 years ago actually. I'm following up from 3 years ago. So the money's in the follow up. Keep following up. To close those deals. Get those deals signed. If you're going out to a property, take an agreement, not a contract. Don't say contract. Take an agreement with you, a purchase agreement with you. Leave it in the car, or if you for the Uber, or if you're walking, put it in your pocket. Don't pull it out. Walk the property, and if you can, come to an agreement. Say, hold up, give me 1 minute, and go to the car, get the purchase agreement, come back, read it over with them, and get it signed. I have done it, and I'm not telling you something in theory. Anything I talk about, I'm going to talk about stuff that I have done and completed. If I talk about something I haven't done, I'll say, look, this is something that, I've seen people do, or something that someone in my network have done. I haven't done it, but you can give it a try as long as it's legal, and you can make it happen. I'll say, go ahead and, hey, look, and give it a try. But most of the stuff I talk about, I have done. And I'm just giving you information from my experience. I can't give you anybody else's experience, and I can let you know how it was done and how I got it done, or some things that didn't get done and why it didn't get done, and make some tweaks. So I'm gonna come back Mastermind Mondays, see if I can go live, a little bit more, just to give people information. Try to build a community, just talk to some people, see what's going on out there. All right? Keep grinding. Peace. Be safe.